society in Helsinki and in Finland. But here we have pure art. And because we have such a wonderful curator and absolutely most interesting theme of power, I'm very excited to see the art objects and new forms of art that would be. Because it's so multidisciplinary art, it is the wide spectrum of the all art forms. We have the musical events, and we have the performances, and we have all different kinds of events during the year. But here will be many artists with the possibility to show their highlights in the exhibition of power, and also future involved there. It's kind of the future is the focus.
Hello, my name is Anne Klontz, and I'm a curator with Catalysti. Together, we have created an exhibition and festival titled 2084. The concept is loosely based on George Orwell's novel 1984, and we speculate on how power will be used in the future. There are 46 artists participating in the exhibition and festival, and through the artworks and the narratives that emerge, we can see that power is not only about fear and control, but it is also defined by love, activism, and collective responsibility. If you would like to know more about 2084, you can read information on Catalysti's website.
Of course, of a future and power, and as we said, it will be this also the themes of this exhibition that will open very soon in Cable Factory, the 1st of October, for the ones who are in Finland, or anyway, if you want to read news on our website and social media and so on, and yes, and so to see, I think that yes, in the video there are quite many important points that are touched by different members. Oh, I feel an echo. Is it the recording or? Well, anyway, but if you have any questions, like it would be really nice to hear your opinions and questions.
Absolutely.
Comments.
Daniel, are you going to be leading this, or do you want me to do it? Sorry, we can't hear you. You're on mute, Daniel. I think he's talking, so I'll do it. First of all, we want to say thank you so much for participating. I know we have Ulla from Catalysti here. Hope I pronounced that correctly. And we just want to say it's such a great message about international artists, but also accessibility, collaboration, all the themes that the video touched upon. I guess the question we always start out with is, where do you think, I guess, your organization and the acceptance of international artists in Finland are at now? And then would you like to see it in the future? And I guess, and then how can we all be more collaborative with artists and with everybody in general in Finland and also abroad?
Yeah, I'll try to be very short because I would like also other people to talk. But yes, as we said in the video, I think the situation is a little bit better slowly. And so also with these years of work, things have been going on a bit. And as I said, there are many other organizations also working with diversity and with and in the culture sector, in the arts sector, and who are also like non-Finnish origin artists. They are like artist organization, artist-run groups, and so I think it's very important. And yes, in the future, as we said, yes, we hope to develop more or to develop really like how to say, a community, or I think we are a community, but of course we need to make it even more lively and inclusive, of course. But yeah, please, if Ulla wants to say something,
yes,
other participants.
Can you hear us, Ulla? I don't know if she's on mute.
Yeah.
No, you're on mute, Ulla.
Yes.
You have to unmute us.
Can you unmute?
There you go. You got it.
Yes.
Hi, Ulla.
Hi.
Hello.
I came a bit late, so...
That's okay. Our question was about accessibility. So I guess to follow up with Paula was saying is, as far as audience, one of the things in the video said that, Finland is more acceptance now of international artists. So they're, they just want to see good art, I guess, quote unquote. So do you think that there is diversity in the audiences with international artists, like, quote unquote, people born in Finland coming to see it? Is there more work that can be done to bring more diversity into the audiences for your work? And I guess kind of those questions.
Yeah, well, what I see as a person who have lived in Finland almost all of my life, except exchange periods, I think as we are quite shy, the accessibility might be a problem.
Is there more work that can be done to bring more diversity?
I don't know what happens with the microphone. I hear everything like as twice.
Sorry, keep going, Ulla. No, now you're muted. Now I'm muted. Daniel, I'm muted.
You're muted. Okay.
Yeah, I muted myself on the live stream.
Okay. Yes, but I think what Ulla was trying to say is yes, that's true.
Sorry.
The diversity of the audience is also a big point.
You're still muted, Daniel.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, hold on one second, because we're muted on the live stream, I think.
Can you hear me? Or?
I hear you, Daniel, but on the live stream, if you look, it says muted.
Okay.
You see what I'm showing? You see the screen?
Kind of events that we had in some of them, I think there was also more Finnish audience, and in some of them more mixed. And I remember last year, for instance, when we have once per year like an evening for the Week Against Racism, and we collaborated also with the Red Cross in Helsinki, and I think it was really kind of exciting to see many families of other origins, not only like artists living in Finland or other audience. So that's been nice, important. But yeah, that's true. And but as Dalia said in the video, that's true. I think she has a good point to just try to reflect how could we see the audience? What would we like from the audience in a way, and how can the audience participate more and feel more like part of the things that we do? Like, I think it's for all of us probably a good question.
Yeah, because it's even, I mean, in LA especially, and I don't know if anybody else wants to chime in, but you know, whenever there's like a theater show or even a music show, et cetera, it's usually one demographic. Especially here, it's usually by race and class. So it's so tricky how, you know, and I guess in general, it's tricky how do we watch something together, you know, and how do we speak together and create together? And that's sort of this whole festival, because it's not a normal thing. You know, it's just not a normal thing for all of us to do. So I guess that being said, what kind of collaborations have you done with Catalysti, and that maybe have not been done before, that are new, like different art forms, different people from different countries, any kind of personal experiences or anecdotes about people from different art forms and, you know, places coming together to create something?
Yes, I see that Marek, also another founding member of the association, is here. I don't know, would you like to say something about this?
He's setting up his camera. Marek, can you hear us? Marek?
I have unmuted myself. I can hear you well.
Fantastic. Did you get our question, Marek? Did you hear our question?
No.
Oh,
yeah. Can you please repeat?
That's okay. I'll say it again. So the question was, what collaborations has Catalysti done in the past or planning to do in the future that's sort of unique, like something that maybe between different art forms, different backgrounds, people from different backgrounds? What's something that you can share with us about how, you know, collaborating?
Okay. I have been. I'm not maybe so good in answering that. I've been outside of the loop. All I know is that we are doing this exhibition 2084 that was mentioned in the video, and I'm not on the board, so there is a plan for next 2 years that maybe Paula will know more about the projects. I mean, in what I can say about my project in that 2021 to 2022 plan is I have opened up the darkroom. There was a little mention in the video to open up a space for analog filmmaking, analog revival of the medium. And I'm asking people to come and share their knowledge or take in knowledge and then they disappear. If you use chemicals, plant chemicals. So that's what so I'm trying to have this platform, open it up to everybody who is interested, regardless whether they're from Catalysti or not. But that's my little slice of the plan for the next 2 years. So if Paula has
yeah, good point. No, I think but I know you have been involved, or we have been involved also in many multidisciplinary projects. But of course, I mean, the thing can be answered maybe on two fronts, because like the multidisciplinary work that is being done in Catalysti, the collaborations, I think that as we saw in the video, and as we know on the website, we have like a pool of artists from many different disciplines, art disciplines, and so these kind of multidisciplinary projects have been born. I think it's one of these richnesses of this platform. But of course, also in the outside world, we have been developing more collaborations with now with, for instance, a Moog Gallery and a Cable Factory and other, yes, as I said in the video, also Third Space and Museum of Impossible Forms through, for instance, Sergio Castiglione. And of course, no Labels, No Walls. It's a great network. And yeah, that's true. That so in different directions. Yeah, of course, we aim to develop these collaborations.
We have about
work.
3 minutes left, and I just wanted to open up the Pia or Tim. Does anybody else have a question for final thoughts, or Paulo or Daniel? Any questions from the rest of the people here?
I can ask a question. Hi, I'm Daniel from representing Kukanori. So I live in Helsinki as well. I just wondered how is it possible to get involved with Catalysti if you wanted to?
Yeah, it is very simple. Well, I copied the link of our website in the chat. And then if you want to join as an artist, you can also do it. Well, it is free. From the website, there is like one join us thing.
Yeah.
And simply put a few data there, so that just to make us know what you are doing. And well, of course, I mean, and then between organizations, for sure. I mean, we've been talking before with Markus Vahala, and of course, we would like to meet and talk more. And if there are projects that we could do together, or, well, of course, we would be very happy.
Yeah, Kukunori, if you're interested in developing some film, bring some people.
Sounds like a plan.
Sounds great.
Yeah.
Yeah, we will talk about it. That's for sure.
Yes, and then, as Marek said, then in this next year's program, we have more workshops and more, yes, these kind of community initiatives in a way. So that's true that there would be even more room for this kind of just getting together.
I have a very quick question. Basically, if you have, I am a member of Catalysti, but I've never really I've never been to the meetings or anything because of everything that happened. But I'm just wondering, how does it work? For example, or what's your experience if somebody wants to make, for example, a movie? Do they go into the Catalysti database and look for actors and cinema, you know, the cameraman and the directors and whatever? Do they look actually into Catalysti for everything that they need, or do they just go elsewhere? Do you have any experiences?
Well, I don't know exactly, but of course the database is there for that, in the sense, yes, for any collaborator or organizer who would be interested in hiring some artists or in the artist's work, what you can see from the website and the social media and so on. But yeah, then of course it is the people are working on different also fields. It is not only like for cinema, for instance, or like acting, but of course there are a few doing that too.
Well, I mean, I made one project where we were doing live cinema. We had a series of live cinemas events, and yeah, I mean, it was a sort of an event with an open call to Catalysti. So I have invited people from Catalysti by looking at the database, but yeah, that was like inside job because I'm part of Catalysti, so I know about it. But many people who organize many things may not know about this database. So
yeah, no, that's true. Of course, we are working
to
Paula,
make it. We have only half a minute left, so just wanted to make sure people knew where to go.
Yeah.
Don't mean to cut you off. I want to make sure before we end. So where do people go? What's your website?
Yes, I can copy it again.
Just say it, because some people don't.
Yes, like www.catalysti.fi, and yeah, and we work to share it even more and more, and we hope to have even more people interested in what we do.
Thank you, Paula. Thank you, Ula. Thank you, Marek, correct? Marek. Okay. Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in. Go to Catalysti. It's a great organization. Get involved no matter where you are. And thank you so much. And yes, we are going to next is, please stay with us, Roger Stebbins. He's a veteran. He has PTSD. He made a film, a really great animation film about his journey, and that's up next.
And he's musician,
And
his
musician.
music is in the film.
In the film, and it's fantastic. And he's from Huntington Beach, California. So please stick with us. And I guess we'll be right back.
Well, thank you. And
Thank you,
yes,
Paula. Thank you, Marie.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I guess Lasse's running the.
Warmly welcome to our free online festival taking place from the 14th to 19th of September on the theme of